first of all, I know you've been very involved in the film and invested. What was it about this project that really spoke to you that you kind of wanted to take a step further than just being an actor in it?
Well, the film is based off of a novel by Joanne Proulx that I thought was wonderful, and I talked to the director Robin Hayes about it pretty early on in the process. Our producers Kim and Tina have had this project for a long time and been trying to find the right home for it. They found Robin, and then shortly after I jumped on, and it was with the conversation with Robin that I felt that we both had a lot in common in how we viewed our teenage years and some of the stuff that we went through, and we just really wanted to show an honest depiction of what it means to be a teenager and what it means to come of age. And we wanted to show something that was a little bit dirty, gritty, rough and tumble. It wasn't like that polished stuff that you see a lot of times manufactured for teens. And that some of that stuff is great, and that's great that they do that. But we wanted to show something that was a little bit, it's heavier and harder and more challenging for the audience. So we thought that it would be nice to have a movie that didn't talk down to kids, but it was about kids. And so that's why we made this.
Well, I'm about to see the film. I haven't seen it yet. I've seen the trailers and read up on it, and it reminded me of your character in Shameless 2 seasons ago when you, in a way, were like a prophet. You were going around in the church and everything and, professing who you were and helping people. Did you find any connections in those 2 roles at all?
I wouldn't necessarily say with that bit, simply because I think Luke doesn't get much recognition for being a prophet, and he really, really doesn't want it. Ian kind of sank into it a little bit and indulged in some parts of it, and he became very popular from it. That's something a little bit different between Luke and Ian. I think ultimately Ian and Luke both have a certain level of sensitivity to them that I think that kind of shines through with the characters. They're both young men who are experiencing a lot thrust upon them and are trying to find themselves and express themselves at the same time. I think that's something that we all can relate to a certain extent, and I wanted to put parts of myself, my own experience, into both of these characters, and hopefully to every character I play.
It seems that that's a bit of a thesis in your career, having that they're misunderstood or they have something to say that people don't necessarily want to hear, whether that's Shameless, Gotham, or this amazing film. Do you agree with that?
I don't know if the guys in Gotham are misunderstood or not. I think they might be understood a little bit too well. They're not very nice people, so I don't know if I'd necessarily say they're misunderstood. But, I think that's one of the things with the human condition, right, is we're looking for people who we want to tell their story, and we want to try to understand them. And sometimes they make mistakes. Most of the time they make mistakes. But we're on the journey to try to figure out why they make the choices that they make.
Well, it was a pleasure to meet you. I'm a big fan for a long time.
Pleasure. Nice to meet you, too.
Thank you so much.